The ground shakes beneath your feet. You hear at first a low, thunderous growl that rattles the trees. Heart pounding, you sprint through the dense jungle, adrenaline screaming in your ears. Something massive is chasing you. Something unstoppable. Every step, every breath could be your last. Can you escape? Or will the jungle claim you? The forest is alive with chaos. Branches snap underfoot as you dash through the undergrowth, your eyes scanning the shadows for any sign of what's coming. Hey, run. Move, move, move. Someone yells ahead, their voice sharp with fear and urgency. The sound of heavy footsteps behind you tells you there's no time to stop. Every second counts. Your lungs burn, your legs ache, but stopping is not an option. You hear it, a deep, guttural roar that shakes the ground, sending a shiver down your spine. It's close. Too close. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, move. Another voice screams, closer now. You can barely make out their shape through the dense foliage, but the sound guides you, pulls you forward. Go, 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 go. They keep shouting, a frantic rhythm syncing with the pounding of your heart. It feels like the jungle itself is closing in, every shadow hiding some threat. The roar grows louder. You glance over your shoulder and see it, a massive, dark silhouette moving with terrifying speed. Kang. The creature's eyes glint in the dim light. The ground trembles with each step it takes. You stumble over roots, barely keeping your balance, and push yourself harder. Hey, 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 come on! A voice calls out again, and you respond with nothing but raw instinct. Sprinting toward the clearing where salvation waits, or so you hope. Then you see it, the helicopter. Its blades slice through the air, chopping the tension into sharp, mechanical beats. The worry sound mixes with the jungle's chaos, creating a symphony of desperation. Get to the helicopter. Look out. Look out. Get in. Come on. Inside, inside, shouts a commanding voice. You see the doorway, the glowing interior promising safety? Every ounce of energy in your body surges as you push forward. The ground shakes again, a reminder that Kang is relentless, unstoppable. And right behind you, branches snap underfoot as you leap over a fallen tree, landing hard but keeping your pace. Leaves whip your face, scratching your arms and legs. But you don't care. Survival is the only thing that matters. Move, move, move. Echoes in your ears, a constant reminder of the danger closing in. Your heart races, matching the chaotic rhythm of the rotor blades, and you see the opening of the helicopter looming closer. A jump, one step. Your fingers brush the landing skids. Inside. Someone shouts, you haul yourself up, tumbling through the door as the helicopter lurches. The sound of Kong's roar erupts behind you, vibrating through the metal floor. The helicopter shakes violently as its blades lifted off the ground, narrowly avoiding the grasp of the massive creature. The wind whips through the open door, ripping at your clothes and hair, and you collapse inside. Gasping for breath. Is everyone okay? Someone yells, panic in their voice, as the helicopter starts ascending rapidly. You scramble to your feet, shaking off dirt and leaves, heart still hammering. Around you, others are breathing heavily, faces pale, eyes wide with terror and relief. The jungle below disappears into a blur of green as the helicopter climbs, carrying you further from danger, but not out of it, through the open sides of the helicopter. You see Kong's enormous form standing amidst the trees, watching. His eyes, intelligent and fearsome, follow your ascent. For a moment, there's a tense silence, as if the creature is calculating its next move. Then, with a roar that rattles every bone in your body, Kong swings a massive arm and crashes through a tree, sending debris flying. The sound is deafening, a reminder that the beast is far from defeated. Inside the helicopter, now voices shout over the roar of the engines. Keep it steady. Don't look down, someone says, gripping the controls with white-knuckled intensity. Another shouts, we've got to get out of here. Hang on. You cling to a seat, the wind tearing at your clothes, the adrenaline making your vision sharp and blurry all at once. Every sense is on high alert. Every sound, Every shadow could mean death. As the helicopter lifts higher, the roar of Kong fades slightly, replaced by the relentless whine of the rotors. But even as you breathe a shaky sigh of relief, your mind races. This is just the beginning. The jungle has already proven how deadly it can be, and the monster chasing you is unlike anything you've ever faced. One glance at your companions shows they feel it. Tooth, the fear. The knowledge that survival is not guaranteed. The camera, or in a faceless video. The audio and soundscape focuses on every detail. The creaking of the helicopter under strain, the rushing wind, the distant tremors of Kong's steps below. A leaf flutters past the open side, carried by the updraft. A small reminder of the chaos you've left behind, but not the danger. Every second in this helicopter is precious. Every second counts. Then, almost silently, a new sound pierces the wind, a distant screech, sharp and unnatural. Heads turn. Eyes widen. Something else is out there. Not Kang. Something else is moving, something that doesn't belong. And just like that, the tension tightens. A coiled spring ready to snap. Your journey, your fight to survive, it's only just begun. The helicopter disappears into the thick jungle mist, leaving the roar of Kong fading into the distance. For a moment, there is silence. Only the hum of the rotors filling the air. The crew exhales, relief mingling with exhaustion. But that calm is fragile, like the surface of a pond before a storm. The jungle doesn't sleep. The shadows never rest. A sudden snap of a branch below makes everyone freeze. It's subtle, almost too soft to hear over the engines, but it's there. A low, skittering noise follows, deliberate and unnerving, like claws scraping across bark. Someone whispers, "Did you hear that?" But no one answers. Eyes dart through the haze of leaves, trying to pierce the darkness below. But the jungle keeps its secrets. Then it comes again, a heavier, more deliberate scrape. Something is moving through the trees. Something big. The crew leans forward, straining to see, but there's only green and mist. No, Kong, this is different. The sound carries a patience and intelligence. Whatever is down there isn't mindless. It's hunting, observing, waiting. "Stay sharp," someone mutters, voice tight with tension. Every movement in the helicopter is careful now, calculated. Even the wind feels alive, rustling against the blades, carrying faint, almost imperceptible growls. The sound twists and curls in the ears, disorienting. Like the jungle itself is breathing around them. Then, without warning, the first strike hits. A tree limb crashes against the helicopter's side, rattling the metal. Everyone jerks, hearts leaping. "What the?" shouts a voice, and in that instant, the sound of claws scraping along metal echoes through the air. Mantleclaw. The name forms silently in everyone's minds, even if unspoken. This creature isn't visible yet, but its presence is undeniable. The helicopter shudders. The rotors spin faster, trying to lift it above the menace. But the creature is quick, moving with impossible agility through the dense canopy. Leaves and branches whip past, occasionally striking the sides of the helicopter, reminding the crew that the jungle itself seems alive with the Mantleclaw's power. Inside, whispered, panicked conversations break out. "It's not Kang. It's something else," one person murmurs, voice barely above the roar of the rotors. The soundscape grows chaotic, screeches, branches snapping, leaves rustling unnaturally. Every noise feels amplified, every shadow threatening. The crew grips the edges of seats, white-knuckled, knuckles rattling in sync with the metal frame from the darkness below. There is a shimmer, a fleeting glimpse of movement, something long, sleek, and spindly. Its claws catch the light of the helicopter for a brief moment before disappearing into the foliage. The crew gasps. That single flash tells them more than any roar could. Mantleclaw is fast, too fast, and it's patient. Waiting for the perfect moment to strike, the pilot shifts uneasily, hands tight on the controls. "Keep it steady," he mutters, though his voice betrays fear. Every second, the creature adjusts, its presence felt but unseen, making the jungle below a living trap. The wind whips harder. carrying the scent of wet leaves and damp earth, and with it, a subtle metallic tanglet or something older. Something from the depths of the jungle no one has survived to describe. Suddenly, a shadow flashes under the helicopter, moving in perfect synchronization with the rotor's beat. The crew tenses, frozen in place, realizing that Mantleclaw can move in ways that defy logic. It climbs, jumps, glides, or something worse. Its claws scrape the hull again, louder this time, metal shrieking in protest. The noise isn't just terrifying. It's alive, like the creature is mocking them, testing their nerves. Brace yourselves. Someone yells as the helicopter tilts slightly, dodging a strike from the unseen predator. Leaves and debris fly past the open sides, some bouncing off helmets, some scraping across arms. The tension is suffocating, every second stretching like elastic. Eyes flick to one another, no words needed. Survival is instinct now. Fear is the guide. And Mantleclaw is the shadow they can't shake from the darkness. Another sound pierces the chaos, a low, almost guttural growl, different from Kong. Different from anything they've heard before. The growl vibrates through the helicopter floor, rattling teeth, making hearts pound. Something ancient, something cruel. A predator that knows they are exposed.